I'm Hallie.
And I'm Taylor. We work for UCF on-campus housing.
We are so excited to have you here today to tell you more about the next steps in the housing application process. We know you all have questions, so in this video, we will be addressing what happens after you're confirmed for a spot on campus, how roommate matching works, and how online room selection happens.
If you still have questions at the end of this video, you can always go to our website or call our office Monday through Friday between 9 and 5. We're always available to you. For the majority of this video, we will be talking to students who have fully submitted their application by submitting their prepayment, have been confirmed for a spot on campus, or who are a National Merit Scholar or part of another group of students who are guaranteed housing on campus.
If you are watching this video and have been accepted to UCF but haven't applied for housing yet, we encourage you to do so as soon as possible. Housing is not guaranteed for every student, and the earlier you apply, the better. We also encourage you to visit our website and explore resources for off-campus living options, which many UCF students live in, even in their first year.
If you have fully submitted your application and are confirmed, your housing portal will look like this. Click on the Application tab, select Check Application Status, and then press on the Check Status button. When you're confirmed, the status will change from submitted to confirmed. You will also receive notification through your Knight's email when this happens.
If you see this confirmed status, congrats! You are officially a resident and have a spot on campus. If you haven't gotten this status yet, but have submitted your application, hang tight. Confirmations happen on a rolling basis. We do suggest that all students applying for housing have a backup plan just in case.
If your status moves from submitted to waitlisted, this means that our housing is full. While there's still a chance that a spot will open up and you could be taken from waitlisted to confirmed, there's no guarantee. Again, all students should have a backup plan due to the high demand for housing. So, what's next? You'll receive an email that looks something like this, detailing the next steps in the process, which are roommate matching and online room selection. These steps will allow you to find roommates and pick the exact room that you will be living in.
But wait, what if you already know who you want to live with? That's no problem at all. If I want to live with my best friend Taylor and two of our friends, and we all applied for the same agreement and all get confirmed, we can exchange screen names and search one another directly to form a roommate group. However, nothing is guaranteed, so again, it's always smart to have a plan B.
Once you click on the Roommate Matching and Room Selection tab, select Roommate Matching from the drop-down at the bottom of the page. Then, after selecting your current application, you will be able to adjust and finalize the basic information you gave about yourself when you applied. You can write a short description of yourself or edit your answers in the Lifestyle Questions and Room Priorities section of the page. After you are complete with this, go ahead and press Save and Continue. After pressing this button, the roommate search page will pop up. Here, you will then be able to choose from two options. Number 1, request an individual. This is where you can search directly for a roommate you know by typing in their screen name and then adding them to your group. You'll also be able to send them a message or view their profile if you'd like. Option 2, search by profile answers. This is where you can match up with others based on their profile criteria. You can look for individuals who match the fields that you filled out previously. After selecting Search at the bottom of the page, you'll be presented with a list of students who best match or correlate with your preferences. You can even see the percentage match. When you find someone you think may be a good match, message them to get to know them a little better. You can write a note like, "Do you have a roommate yet?" and send it off. Once you select Send Message, you'll once again be presented with the search results, where you can view the profiles and send messages to as many students as you want. This option serves as a great way to connect with potential roommates.
Roommate matching opens around February and stays open until online room selection closes, so take your time. As this process is happening, you will get some reminder emails that online room selection is coming up. Ahead of this process, you will need to communicate with your roommates about what communities are your priority and who will be designated as the roommate group leader, which is the person who can add or remove members from the group.
Once room selection opens, we suggest that the group member with the earliest appointment time go in and book for your group. This does not have to be the group leader. As we move into explaining online room selection, we will also discuss what the process will look like if you don't have preferred roommates. During your designated room selection appointment time, which you'll receive via your Knight's email closer to June, you'll want to log into your housing portal. Under the Roommate Matching and Room Selection tab, select Room Selection from the Dropbox. You will be taken to a page that shows the communities under the agreement that you applied for. Here, we are showing what it would look like for a student who is in the academic agreement.
All rooms that are currently still available will show when you select your preferred community on the sidebar. Once you find a room for you and your roommates, click Select Room. You will then assign a space in that suite or apartment to yourself and your roommates. When this is complete, you will all receive a message that your rooms have been reserved.
If you don't have a roommate group, don't worry. You will follow the same process. The difference is you will only be assigning yourself to a space in the suite or apartment you select. As room selection continues, your apartment or suite will start to fill up with other students who are selecting the same space. Please note that if you do not go into room selection to pick a room before the room selection event closes, you will be placed in an available space by housing staff in the weeks after room selection.
We know that this feels like a lot, but after this is done, you are ready to move in. The final step in this process is to select a move-in appointment. This helps us create a smooth move-in process for everyone, including you.
In the housing portal, click on Book a Move-in Appointment on the right-hand side of the screen. You'll then want to select the proper booking. Towards the bottom of the screen, you'll be presented with available move-in dates and times. You'll notice that the time slots are only about 15 minutes long. Don't worry, we don't expect you to move in within 15 minutes. This is only your check-in time where you'll be going to get your keys and let your community know that you were there. If after you make your appointment you need to change it, just go into the portal and do this process again.
For all information about move-in, visit our website and watch our other amazing video that details everything you need to know before coming to campus.
We know this process can be overwhelming and we hope this video helped, but rest assured that all this information can be found on our website. As you begin this process, remember to follow us on social media for updates and check your Knight's email regularly for reminders and information. It is very important to read each housing email all the way through in order to understand our steps and procedures. Finally, remember to always have a backup plan. You can always call or email our office if you have any questions. Our staff is here to help.
We wish you luck in this process and appreciate you watching. Welcome to Knight Nation.